Okay, let's do it. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I think it's best to end on a D. Now, how did that feel? Did you have anything going on besides just the usual?
Well, I tried to follow you,
Yeah,
and um, I think I got lost in the second part with the timing.
yeah. I was kind of, I was just doing it by memory. Let me see. The sleeping song, the sleeping tune. It's the sleeping tune. Let's see here. Yeah. So in the second part,
Second line, towards the end of the second line, I got lost. Yeah.
yeah. So da, 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 da. Yeah. It's just so. Let me see what they do there. That's all that is there. It's just a kind of a scale down. It's a scale down skipping the E. Okay?
Mm.
And it scales down to that B again. And then. Yeah, it's all very simple. Let's try it again. I got it. I'll read it now. I won't try to remember it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. All right, how's that?
A bit better. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it's
good.
just a better feeling for it, and trying
Yeah,
to.
that's what you need. Now, slow airs are so exposed like that. Like you really need
Oh,
to
I know.
get everything. It's so funny, eh? Because like when the notes are flying, it's like getting through it is enough.
Yeah.
But when you're playing a slow air, you really have to make something. So it's kind of up to you, and that's kind of the big thing. That's you have to figure out. Now, when I play a slow air, I usually have a story in my head.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. There's probably a story about that.
Yeah, I don't know why he wrote the sleeping tune. But when I play this tune, so like I was thinking when I was playing that tune, I was thinking about the pipers that I saw in that video and trying to remember where I saw them, where I met them. The stuff like that
Hmm.
is really good. Something to distract you from you're actually playing the tune to make you put something into it. Like, and I find the best way to do that is to think of a story, but sometimes it's the title of the tune,
Hmm.
you know?
Yeah.
And I can get bogged down in titles of tunes. Like trying to figure out what the hell they were talking about.
Yeah. Well, it's the sleeping tune. Maybe go to sleep by it. I don't know
Yeah,
if
I
it's,
wonder. Let's see what the
you don't
session.org
know.
says about it. Somebody put in all caps, it's not a real.
I know somebody put that in there, right? It
Yeah,
was real because they saw 4-4, so they don't know. Yeah.
yeah. Yum dee deedle day deedle davy deedle day deedle dam deedle deedle day. It would not work as that at all. Yeah, nobody says why.
Yeah.
Nobody
Hmm.
says why he named it that. And he's gone now, unfortunately.
Yes. Yeah.
Andy Renwick's Ferret. That is a wicked tune.
Oh, that's a nice tune. I
And
like that.
it's not actually that hard.
I have the paper, but we don't play it, but we could do that. Can you do that after?
Oh,
No,
yes. Oh, definitely. Yes. It would be great. Now, let me see. I got to
because it's
remind
A
myself.
minor. It's A minor,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. D to A minor. It's a great change.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah. I'll show you. Andy Renwick's Ferret. Just got to remember how it goes here. Me and Ross used to
I
play all the time. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
uh I it's in Sandy's book, isn't it?
I don't know. I just looked
I
it
ha-
up on
I have a cop
session.org.
Oh, I have a copy of it somewhere, but and I
I don't
think
know
it's
where it
his
is.
version.
It's not hard, see?
No.
That's not hard. And then the last part is the same as the second part. So it's not a hard tune.
No, it's
And
got lots of
so
cuts in it though, hasn't it? It's got like lots of parts, but they're similar
they're
so
similar.
that you
A
could get
classic
mixed.
Highland bagpipe tune. It's like four parts almost the same. But they're different. They have syncopation, which is what's great about this tune. Now, so
Just
watch
let me
this.
see if I can.
Sure.
I'm
Go
going to
ahead.
see if I can find it. I
Go
don't know
ahead.
where it might be, but
Yeah.
anyway. Ah, yes.
Excellent.
I have uh, one pieces of paper with Andy Rendrick's ferret, Gordon Duncan, and then I've got one as played by Sandy McIntyre.
Oh,
So it's out of his book.
it's in his book, eh? I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah. It says 53. Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ferret. Of course.
So is that a good version? Like,
Let
I
me
don't
just
know
look. I think
where, like,
so. I think so. I'm just gonna
see,
look.
I've never played it, but I've heard it and I liked it. So,
I think you could definitely play it pretty easily. Yeah, it's good. Oh wait. Yeah. Perfect. It's the perfect version.
yeah. So, but the first part and the they're repeats in Sandy's.
Yeah, that's right. The first part
Uh,
that and the
and the
third part we have
third,
repeats.
the other ones are probably repeated in themselves, are
They
they?
are.
I
They were
would have
fully
thought.
written out because they have
So,
long second endings.
so, so it's A minor, but the F's are net or sharp. So
Yeah,
what is it?
it's
It's
A
type.
Mixolydian or something, but it's the way bagpipes play A minor. They can't not play F sharp.
They have to play an F sharp.
They don't have an F
Oh,
natural.
okay. And then the C's,
The
according
C's
to Sandy,
are now they can play with the
sharp.
C's. They can play C naturals and C sharp. So and that's what he's doing here. So most of them are natural, but you can see there's some sharps in
There's a
there.
couple of sharps.
Yeah.
Okay. All
And
right.
it's kind of
So
just
that
this so it's kind of like a little it's almost like an ornament.
so this would work right after the
Yeah, so I'll
sleeping
show you.
tunes.
So
So how do you get into it?
now, well, you'd need a transition tune, I think, because it's the sleeping suit tune is so slow. It might be good to have like a march or a strathspey to get into the
Maybe
ferret.
a march. We don't do a lot of marches. So
Oh, we
pick a
should do
march.
a march.
Then we should do a march.
Hold
Yeah.
on now. Let me see if I can find. Look in Sandy's book. He's got a bunch of marches in here. I think I play them all. You play the Balkan Hills?
Yep.
Good tune. It's a
Yep.
bit samey.
Yeah. It's a samey. Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So page 2. All right. Trying to think of a good A minor, maybe, or maybe even A major, or a strathspey or a march. But a march would be great. But the Balkan Hills is way too long. It's very long.
Yes, because we've already got the ferrets quite long. Yeah. So it
That's
should be
right.
something a little bit.
You
Yeah.
need something short and
Something.
sharp.
Yeah.
What am I thinking here? Oh, what about you play Captain Campbell?
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
Oh, okay. That one. Okay.
Yeah, and it goes really good before the ferret. So let me see about getting out of the sleeping tune. So I never get the ending right. I kind of always make it up. Just make sure. So yeah, so it goes.
You're
So
on this.
uh, maybe one in D. Maybe. Oh, that's a hard one to get out of. That sleeping tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when I think about it, not many people do get out of it into anything. They usually do it on their own. But there's got to be something here that we can do. Oh, we could do. Oh.
E minor. E minor.
B minor.
B minor. B minor.
So, like for instance, now this is a tune I've been playing lately. The 91st at Mater River.
Oh my. Never heard of
91st.
that one.
No? Oh, I think you'd probably recognize it. And is it long? That's the only thing. Oh, it is. Why are all these tunes so fucking long? Okay, let's see. Bagpipers, they just can't stop. And the third part. That's a nice change, but it's a long one. It's a great tune. Do you recognize it?
Not really. No. What's it
Oh,
called?
it's called the 91st at Mater River, or it's also called, what do you call it there? The Argyles at Mater River.
And where did you find that?
I just pulled it off of the session.org here, but I got it from my friend Kim wrote it out. And it's a great tune. It's a well-known piping march.
Oh, Kim Vincent?
Kim Vincent, yeah, he wrote out. So
Oh, okay.
recently, I was over at my friend Ross's place, and he came across a file of the Kim Vincent tunes, like all the tunes that Kim wrote out back in the day. For me, they're everywhere. They're scattered everywhere, but he kept them all together, and that was in there. So we got reminded of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I could do it if it's
Yeah,
if
it's a
it's.
long one. It's a nice one. It's really nice. I'm trying to think if there's like, what about Cutting Bracken or something like that? Have you ever done that tune?
Don't
Oh,
think so.
oh, you should get that. Let me play it for you.
Okay. Cutting bracken.
Or is it Cutting Ferns?
Oh, cutting ferns I've done.
Yeah, this here.
Is it the same thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cutting fern.
Yeah, and then there's Miss Sarah Drummond of Perth. Do you know that one?
Well, that's oddly enough, that's Callum Krubak. We're doing that. Uh, I'm teaching Cecilia how to do some Gaelic song, and I'm dancing. So we're doing Callum Krubak, which is what that one is, and
Oh,
followed by Mullen.
oh,
So
cool. Well, that would be a
okay,
great one for you to get then on the fiddle, because let me just look for the tune here. I do it with the orchestra, and it just sounds great. Oh yeah. That would go really good. So, uh, yeah, you could just put. Yeah, that's what I would do. So you could do
okay,
the last note, draw out the last note of the sleeping tune,
the C
and then
sharp.
which is a D, because you're resolving it
Oh,
to the
oh,
D is good.
not the C sharp, the D. Just go to the D.
Go to the D. That's what I do. So yeah, that's what I would do. I would go to the D, and then you could scale down. You could do something like that to get into the E minor, but that's what I would do, and then do the ferret.
Okay, all right. I have that. I have
Yeah.
Miss Drummond of Perth
So why
too
don't we
as
do the
well.
ferret? Why don't we do it together, nice and slow? You can kind of re
Yeah, yeah. I've
appreciate it.
heard it, but nobody plays it, so I've never played it. But I have it because I know it was like, oh, it would be a nice
Oh,
tune
it's a
to
great
learn.
tune. Now, let's do this. I'm gonna play. You have it in front of you there, and it's Sandy's version. I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it, and I want you to kind of pay attention, like kind of follow along in your book.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Let's do it again. not really a hard tune.
It's not hard to play, but the difficulty is not getting lost. So I
Oh,
have to figure out how to track it somehow.
what I do in those situations, and yes, you're right. This tune is it's notorious for people getting lost in this tune. Notorious. So you have to figure out what each tune is, or sorry, what each part is selling. So the first part there is the main melody. So deedle diddly diddle diddle day. So that's pretty well it for that whole part. It doesn't do much more than that. The second part is the high part. So yump diddle diddle
Yeah.
day. And then what I do is I focus on how many A's there are. Look at how many A's there are there. One, two,
Okay.
three, four, five, 6 A's. Actually,
Okay.
actually, eight if you include the other two in the cut. So
Right. Yeah.
that's how I hang on to that. Yabby daddle daddle day. Just keep playing that A and you get through. And then the third part is the syncopated part, right? Which is the usual with Highland pipe tunes. So deetin diddly da, sheetin diddly da, heatin davy deetin diddly davy davy deetle davy davy. So it's kind of like this syncopated feeling. And then the last part is a reprise of the second part, which again is very often in pipe tunes you get that reprise of the second part.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
all, that's how I do it. Now I can't always say that I'm completely successful. I also get lost with these Highland pipe tunes, but that's how I battle it, is to
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
to
So
keep
I
all
mean,
of the parts.
it's like I played it through with you. Like it's not hard to play because I think I might have played it a number of years ago, but it's not
Yeah.
hard to play. But it's like, oh my goodness, it goes on forever. Yeah.
It does. So that's why it's important to just to have a good idea. I find it's just best to just figure out exactly how each part starts with those Highland pipe tunes and just try to hold on to that for dear life.
Yeah. And then, okay, so the second one, Miss Drummond of Perth. So how are we getting into it? Are you
So we're playing a long D at the end of the sleeping tune or a B minor. So uh,
a long D?
just like that. See
Okay.
that? So you
That
just
I.
kind of hold it, and you can do a pickup. I would say
So what's your pickup? What's the
B,
pickup? F, pardon?
just a B,
E?
a B
Oh, a B pickup
to
to
the
a
A.
high A. So a B pickup.
Yeah,
One finger, like first finger A.
yeah, and I
That
just kind of do a
that B.
grace note,
Okay.
and then you're
Okay,
into the
B
Sarah
pickup.
Drummond,
Yeah.
in a very Scotchy way.
So you're holding the D and then are you doing an A B thing
No,
or
I'm
you're
just
doing
doing a
that?
B. So let me play it.
You're not doing that.
No,
No,
so
no.
see how that works? Very simple, like everything. Very simple, and if you make it complicated, it doesn't work.
Okay. Miss Drummond. Okay. I know I have that somewhere because we were working. I've never played it, but
Oh,
I know the tune
yeah.
because it's a Gaelic song.
And it's a sword dance, right? It's what they sword dance to.
It's it's a Strathspey. Bay.
Yeah,
Do they sword dance to it?
they
I
did
didn't
in our
know that.
concert.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're doing like, I mean, I'm dancing it like a Strasbourg,
Oh,
but
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
So yeah, so that would be a really good set. So next time, what we'll do is we'll take. Oh, I have the Sarah Drummond of Perth. I can just send it to you because the orchestra learned it and I found a good version.
Okay.
So I'll just send it to you,
Okay.
and then we'll take a look at that, and we'll keep working on the ferret to get a good strategy for keeping it straight, keeping all the parts straight.
Yeah. Yeah. because it's kind of silly to be looking at the paper for that. I mean, it's easy, but it's not
Yeah,
easy.
it doesn't really help you that much either because of all the repetition. So, like,
I I
am
know
I
you
looking
get
at the
still get
second part or
lost.
the last part?
I know. Yeah. So it's better. It's probably better just to get rid of that paper as
Well,
soon as possible.
usually,
I mean,
yes. Because I don't find it
yeah,
really helps with with a tune like this, like, because it's just so repetitive.
no.
So, yeah, I would say, like I said, just getting to know exactly for each part the opening two bars. That's what I would do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Alrighty.
All right
Yep,
then.
good. We'll get to going on this Highland Pipe music. Oh, and I made a recording of this whole thing, so I will put it up on the YouTubes.
Okay. Good.
All
Good.
right. Thanks a lot,
Thanks.
Maureen.
Yeah.
See ya.
Bye bye.